Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wise For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In a recent podcast appearance, Sister Wise star Meri talked more about some of the terrifying experiences she's had, like overcoming a stalker. Meri, the first wife of Kody Brown, has been vocal about her experiences since her divorce in 2022. Meri was married to the patriarch of the Brown family for more than 30 years. Meri has been vocal about her prior experiences in the hopes that by discussing them, others won't repeat them in the future, especially as Sister Wives Season 19 approaches. Meri and her close friend Jen Sullivan spoke with host Sarah Fraser on the Sarah Fraser Show podcast, during which they disclosed that stalkers had previously visited Meri's bed and breakfast, Lizzie's Heritage Inn. "Oh yes," Meri answered. "Stalkers have been prevalent." Jen intervened to clarify what had transpired when questioned. Although thankfully they have a fantastic security system in place to keep intruders at bay, Jen disclosed that there have been stalkers who have visited the bed and breakfast in the past looking for Meri. She clarified that despite their best efforts to maintain order, the Sister Wise star and her business partner have previously needed to call the police to be taken off the premises. Meri doesn't say much in the video, but she doesn't seem to be fazed by the mildly frightening tale. Although Meri has seen her fair share of online drama over the years, dealing with stalkers following her appearance on Sister Wives has proven to be more challenging. Meri seemed unconcerned by the drama in the podcast footage, accepting that people can access both her personal and professional lives. Although it's disappointing to see Meri unfazed by something so intrusive, it's also evident that she's been asked to discuss this topic regularly, so it's not shocking to hear her response be so impersonal. When Sarah inquired about her ideal podcast appearances, the Sister Wives star, however, looked ecstatic. In a different podcast recording that the host presented, Meri expressed interest in meeting successful podcast host Mel Robbins. Meri revealed that she hadn't really met Mel in person yet, but she was obviously eager about the prospect of doing so. Even though Meri had nothing but positive things to say about Mel, it was obvious that she was eager to discuss with her the inspiration Mel gives others, something Meri usually tries to accomplish with her work. Speaking positively is important because Meri is frequently questioned about the difficult times in her life. Meri tries to maintain a cheerful attitude despite the challenges she has faced in the past few years, which include the increased presence of stalkers in her life following her breakup with Kody and Sister Wise. Even though Meri is typically forthright and honest about her experiences, she hasn't held back when discussing the challenges, which can be difficult to discuss in public. Even if the Sister Wives actress is doing her hardest to go forward with good energy, there are moments when it can be beneficial to let go. Star of Sister Wives is not interested in listening to those who are upset over her son Leon. Leon Brown used to be a regular cast member of Sister Wives, but they have since left the program and prefer to remain anonymous. And it's easy to understand why, given all of the hurtful remarks they encountered online. Leon usually gets privacy from Meri Brown. However, the Sister Wives actress defended her child and had some sharp words for the haters in a recent interview. Check out what she said. Meri Brown upholds the transgender identity of Leon. In the summer of 2022, Leon Brown came out as transgender in public. They declared that from now on, they would only be addressed as Leon or Leo, and would only use the pronouns they/them. Leon's action was very bold because the Browns come from a very strict, religious household. They were commended by many for speaking the truth. Internet trolls, though, also voiced their opposition to them. Meri, Leon's mother, also faced a great deal of hostility and scorn for it. Nevertheless, Meri is immensely proud of her child. She also won't tolerate any offensive remarks made by online strangers. "I receive extremely divisive feedback regarding Leon," Meri said in a recent interview with the Sarah Fraser Show. "That's just the way things will be. I always value the encouragement and supportive remarks I receive, but I definitely don't value the hate that I face. According to the Sister Wise actress, hatred has no purpose or any value. Meri would rather to concentrate on optimism and love instead. The TLC verifies her and Leon get along greatly. Fans of Sister Wise have previously conjectured that Meri and Leon are not on good terms. Meri used to frequently post about Leon and Audrey Chris, their partner. But Meri hasn't said much about her child in recent years. And it seems like that's intentional. The TLC personality said, "Leon and I have a good relationship, and I don't talk about them a lot because they want to remain private." She declined to comment on Leon and Audrey's intentions to start a family because they prefer to keep their private life private. Meri did it, however, reveal that she had 3 granddogs from the contented pair. How do you feel about Meri Brown's decision to stand up for Leon? That she and her child have a good relationship makes you glad, don't you? Post your ideas in the comments details section. Garrison Brown's last conversations with his housemates in Flagstaff, Arizona, after the tragic death of the 25-year-old. The son of Kody and Janelle Brown, Garrison, was discovered dead on March 5 from what seemed to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Gabe, Garrison's brother, discovered his corpse. Following their response to an allegation of a death within the apartment, 3 of Garrison's roommates were reportedly spoken to by Flagstaff police, according to Radar Online. The second level of the house included Garrison's bedroom. As he was getting ready to leave the house, the first roommate, who was described as very shaken up, told police that he heard Gabriel crying, so he came out to see what was happening. The roommate remembered hearing a loud pop, but he was unable to pinpoint the exact moment he heard it. He claimed that up until the disaster, he hadn't given it any thought. According to the report, he told me that it sounded like someone dropped something, not like a gunshot. He told me they had a dog and 3 cats. The roommate attested to the fact that Garrison was both his friend and landlord. He claimed that when they saw each other the night before, Garrison looked fine. According to the report, he said that Robert told him that he drank a lot and was going to stop this month. The roommate also mentioned that when they had last spoken, Garrison didn't seem to be drunk. Police updated a second roommate over the phone when Garrison killed himself. This roommate was out of town for a wedding. She started crying and stated she had smelled burning and heard something the night before. She disclosed that Garrison had previously confided in her about his struggles with alcoholism and sadness related to it. The roommate continued, saying that Garrison was preparing some steaks when they last spoke. The third roommate, who informed the police that he had not heard anything the night before, was also informed about Garrison's passing over the phone. Janelle disclosed that she had exchanged texts with Garrison on March 4 evening, but he eventually stopped answering. In the past, Garrison texted a group of people working on the Sister Wise set, saying, "I want to hate you for sharing the good times. However, I am unable to. These are the days I miss." In a joint statement, Janelle and her former spiritual spouse announced the tragic loss on Instagram, saying, "Kody and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy Robert Garrison Brown. For everyone who knew him, he was a source of happiness. We shall be left speechless by the void his departure creates in our lives." Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.